UFC 304 was a night filled with fights that didn't exactly set the Octagon on fire. With a lackluster main event and 7 out of the 11 fights going to a decision, it wasn't the most thrilling card we've seen. And it seems no one was more frustrated about it than UFC President Dana White. After the event, Dana White didn't hold back his feelings. When asked about Muhammad Mokaev's future with the UFC, White dropped a bombshell saying,
"But Mokaev is the guy that you'd want to bring back to the UFC because he said his contract is totally done now."
Yeah, he is. He's under contract. He's not under contract anymore.
Okay, but would you be interested in keeping him around in the fall?
I think the PFL is going to get a great undefeated guy.
Really?
Good luck to him.
Ouch! That's a savage way to say goodbye to the young fighter. Mokaev, who fought Manel Kape on Saturday, had told reporters earlier in the day that it was the last fight on his current contract, and he was uncertain about re-signing with the UFC. Well, Dana White made that decision pretty clear. Despite Mokaev winning the fight, it was far from exciting, and the UFC boss didn't shy away from making his feelings known. Let's break down the layers of Dana's comment. First, by suggesting that the PFL, considered the #2 MMA promotion, would be a better fit for Mokaev, White was subtly devaluing Mokaev's marketability and fighting style. It's a clear message that the UFC isn't interested in retaining fighters who don't bring excitement and drama to the Octagon. Handing Mokaev over to the PFL is a strategic move that also throws shade at the UFC's competitor. The PFL has been trying to build its roster, and getting an undefeated fighter like Mokaev could be a big win for them. But White's comment also implies that the UFC's roster is superior, and they can afford to let go of fighters who don't meet their entertainment standards. Mokaev and Kape had hyped up their fight with a lot of trash talk and bad blood. Fans expected a brawl, but what we got was one of the least action-packed fights of the night. The tension didn't translate into the Octagon, and the broken toe Kape suffered in the second round only added to the anticlimactic nature of the fight. The UFC's flyweight division isn't in the best shape right now. Alexandre Pantoja, the current champion, has faced almost every serious contender. With Amir Albazi out due to a severe neck injury, the division desperately needs fresh talent. Enter Tatsuro Taira, the undefeated 24-year-old Japanese contender, who is 16-0 and bursting with star power. Taira's rise might just be what the flyweight division needs. His potential to become the UFC's first Japanese world champion is an exciting prospect. With Pantoja not likely to give up his belt without a fight, Taira's presence adds a new dynamic to the division. This could also explain why the UFC felt confident in letting Mokaev go. They're banking on Taira to keep the division afloat and bring in the excitement that Mokaev didn't deliver. So, what do you think about Dana White's decision to part ways with Muhammad Mokaev? Do you think the PFL is a better fit for him? And can Tatsuro Taira bring the spark back to the flyweight division? Subscribe to our channel for daily MMA coverage.